What if someone told you that time travel is not just science fiction, but something that could actually be real? Imagine meeting your future self, or changing a mistake in the past. Sounds impossible, right? Well, scientists, strange stories, and even physics say it might not be as crazy as you think. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will change how you see time forever. In this video, we'll explore the most mind-blowing theories about time travel, from Einstein's science to strange cases of people who claim they've already done it. And the craziest part, some of these theories are backed by real science. Let's start with Albert Einstein. Over 100 years ago, he showed us that time is not the same for everyone. His theory of relativity says that when you travel close to the speed of light, time slows down for you compared to everyone else. Here's an example. Imagine twins. One stays on Earth, the other travels in a spaceship at near light speed. When the space traveler comes back, he's younger than his twin. This is called time dilation. And guess what? Scientists have tested this with real atomic clocks on airplanes. The clocks actually tick slower when moving fast. That means time travel to the future isn't just possible, it's already real. Now, let's talk about something that sounds like it came straight from a science fiction movie: wormholes. A wormhole is like a tunnel that could connect two different places in space, or even two different times. Here's an easy way to picture it. Imagine space and time are like a giant piece of paper. On one end of the paper, you put a dot for today. On the other end, you put a dot for yesterday, or maybe even the future. If you keep the paper flat, the dots are far apart. But if you fold the paper so the two dots touch, suddenly you've made a shortcut. That's what a wormhole could do, bring faraway places and times close together. Scientists believe wormholes might be real because mathing Einstein's theory allows them. The big problem is they would collapse really fast unless we found something strange called exotic matter to keep them open. If humans ever figure out how to control wormholes, we might be able to step in one side and walk out into another time. Now, let's talk about one of the strangest ideas in space: black holes. A black hole is a place where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. But here's the weird part. Black holes don't just pull things in. They also bend space and time around them, like a heavy ball sitting on a trampoline. If you could fly a spaceship close to a black hole, time for you would move much slower than for someone far away. So while only a few hours might pass for you near the black hole, many years could pass for people back on Earth. That means black holes could act like natural time machines into the future. There's also another idea: cosmic strings. These are super thin lines of energy left over from the very beginning of the universe. If two of them passed each other at near light speed, they might twist space and time enough to create a loop, like a doorway you could step through to travel in time. Scientists haven't proven cosmic strings exist, but the math shows they could be real. If they are, they might be one of the universe's biggest secrets about time travel. Now things get really strange when we look at quantum physics, the science of the tiniest particles in the universe. These particles, smaller than atoms, don't always follow the normal rules of time. In some experiments, they act like they can move both forward and backward in time. It's like they already know what's going to happen before it even happens. This has led some scientists to believe in the idea of parallel universes. Think of it like this: every choice you make creates a new universe. In one universe, you eat pizza for dinner. In another, you eat a burger. Both exist, but in different timelines. So, what does this mean for time travel? Instead of changing our past, maybe time travel just moves us into a different universe where events played out differently. This could also explain strange things we feel, like déjà vu, when you're sure something already happened, even though it hasn't. Some even say this could be the reason behind the Mandela effect, where large groups of people remember history in a different way. If parallel universes are real, time travel might be less about fixing. Stories about time travelers are some of the most fascinating parts of this mystery. Some sound fake, but a few are so strange that people still talk about them today. One of the most famous cases is a man named John Titor. Back in the year 2000, he appeared on internet forums saying he was a soldier from the year 2036. He claimed he came back in time using a military time machine. John wrote about future events, warning about world problems and even wars. Some of his predictions didn't come true, but a few were close enough to make people wonder, was he telling the truth? Then there's the famous photo from the 1940s. In it, one man looks totally out of place, wearing sunglasses and clothes that look modern, while everyone else looks like they belong to that time. These stories might just be hoaxes, but they keep the idea alive. Maybe time travelers are real, and some have already visited us. Now let's talk about one of the most mysterious parts of time travel: government experiments and secret projects. Some people believe that powerful countries have already tried to build time machines, but kept it hidden from the public. One of the most famous stories is the Philadelphia experiment. In the 1940s, the US Navy was said to test a ship called the USS Eldridge. The experiment was supposed to make the ship invisible to radar, but according to witnesses, the ship didn't just disappear. It actually vanished from one place and reappeared in another city. Some even say it traveled through time for a few minutes. Then there's the Montauk Project. This story claims that, in the 1980s, secret experiments happened in New York involving mind control, teleportation, and yes, time travel. While most scientists say these are just legends, many believe there's more to the story. After all, if time travel was real, wouldn't it make sense for governments to keep it secret? So, could time travel really happen? The answer is maybe. We already know from Einstein's theory that traveling into the future is real. Astronauts in space, moving very fast, actually experience time a little slower than people on Earth. It's not much, just fractions of a second, but it proves the idea works. If we had a ship that could fly close to the speed of light, we could travel years, even centuries, into the future in what feels like only a few days. But what about the past? That's much harder. Most scientists think going backward might break the laws of physics because it creates big problems. For example, what if you went back in time and stopped your grandparents from meeting? Would you even exist? This is called the grandfather paradox. Still, wormholes, cosmic strings, or maybe even hidden laws of the universe could hold the key. We don't fully understand time yet, which means the door to time travel isn't completely closed. Maybe one day we'll step into a machine and visit the past, or jump forward 1,000 years. For now, time travel is still a mystery, but one that science takes seriously. What do you think? Are time travelers already walking among us, hidden in plain sight? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into time travel, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next documentary on the mysteries of our world.